Realsss.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yay! Alright, so welcome back to the Izzy Realsss channel. You know, everything on here is realness. So I'm glad I've got some supporters and people like to hear authentic things from me. And you know, this story time is about when I was pregnant. So it's about my pregnancy to when I had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bouncing baby boy. And I just thought, let me just put my experience out there. So, you know, because everyone's experience is different. And I get that. Everyone's experience is different. And I just thought, let me put my one out there so that everyone can understand a bit more about me and where my head was at and whatnot. Because I don't mind letting you lot come into my life, you know. I thought, why not? I feel like you lot are going to have a good time with me. So why not get to know me properly? So this story is about when I found out I was pregnant. So it's Saturday now. All of my friends, well, not the whole ends, I say, but bare people from different ends or whatever have all gone to Hyde Park. So whoever, when I was younger, like back in 2010, the motives, people say it's a motive, but there was never really a motive. The motive was to go to a fucking park, mate. And like going to a park, I don't understand what we used to do. There was no funfair, there was no, we just used to go to the park and chill. And there'll be feds all the time anyway. Don't even know why we went there. Anyways, it was at the park, we're chilling or whatever at Hyde Park. It's come like 6, 7. We're like, yeah, there's a party in our end, so like we need to go home and get ready. I said, cool. I've gone home now with my friends. I've gone into my house and I just got tired for some reason. I thought, no, let me go to sleep. I ended up sleeping. I woke up with bare missed call. I missed the whole party. I woke up like 2 in the morning. I was pissed. Oh my God. But I woke up, imagine the maddest thing. I woke up at 2 in the morning. Not because I woke up in the morning to just wake up like, oh, I'm tired of sleeping. I woke up because I went to go and vomit. So these times I stayed at my auntie's house. And I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm vomiting. And I'm vomiting. And I'm vomiting. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Like, the maddest thing, when you're at that age of 17, I'm not thinking pregnancy. I'm just thinking, I've had something bad. And I can't remember what I ate that day, but I think, oh. So anyways, my uncle has, you know, snitched on to my aunt and said, your daughter has been vomiting in the nights. And my auntie came to me, oh yeah, Aisha, can you make your way to go and get a test please? I said, why? Your uncle has told me you've been vomiting. So I went with one of my friends. So I was like, oh. So me and her, I met her in Camberwell. And I went to King's College Hospital because obviously, number one, I'm 17 and I kind of failed no pregnancy test. So I went to King's College now, get to King's College in the waiting room, waiting. I'm sitting in the, waiting for my turn saying, oh, I think I got a urine infection or, I said I think I got food poisoning. That's what I went there and said. I said, all right then, let's do a urine sample. So all right then, did a urine sample. I said, did I say I had food poisoning? I said something. I said, I keep vomiting. I'm not well. I don't know what's wrong with me. So you're not food poisoning. He said, all right, let's do a urine sample. I said, cool. Did the little urine sample, left it, went back and sat down. I was there just chatting to my friend about other things. Next thing the woman calls me back, said, hi. Oh, the reason you've been vomiting and not feeling well is because you're pregnant. This is me, huh? I said, are you sure? She goes, yeah. And I was like, she goes, when did you have your last period? I was like, I don't even remember. And I had to start thinking back and I was like, oh my God. And she gave me the piece of paper or whatever. And let me tell you something here. All I kept thinking is, my auntie's gonna kill me because she has sent me to the hospital and she wants to know when I come back that I am not pregnant. I will never forget. I walked, yeah. I live like Dulwich, so I walked the long way. I walked round to Peckham, up like from Camberwell, back to Peckham, up Dulwich, because this is something I needed to digest in my tummy. I was fried. Hey, listen. Anyway, after me and my friend, we did that long bop, yeah. And I started thinking about my life. What am I gonna do? Oh my God, oh my God. Something in me told me to keep the baby. I don't know why. It's not like I had anything going for me. I didn't have no money. I was living off that. What's that £30 loan that we used to get? That's what I was living off. The £30 a week, sorry. Living off that. I stayed at my auntie's house. It's not like I had the best, like I had everything. And I was rolling with a group of girls. So it was like, I didn't really have much. and I wasn't really going to college and that. So what else got me so like, I was so shook to go to the house. But anyway, I went into the house. My auntie was cooking. My auntie was whipping up food as she always does. And I said, oh, auntie, the reason I've been vomiting, I was shook, you know. I was like, auntie, you know when you put your voice low, yeah, because you feel like if you say it too loudly, you're going to get a punch in the face. This is me, oh, auntie, the reason I've been vomiting and everything, yeah, is because they told me that I'm pregnant. Ha! Can I say something? Don't talk. You know, African women, yeah, they're actually the hardest people to talk to because they actually go mental. Like my auntie went mental in that kitchen, yeah.
Tell me your life is gonna be crushed. You don't have nothing to show for yourself. That's what she's telling me.
And I was crying and I was emotional and I was thinking, oh my God. I said, what am I gonna do? Me being me, I get angry. We just get into it because I'm very argumentative. So I end up storming out of the house. I get angry, whatever. I'm gone now. I've gone to my cousin's house and I'm just sitting there and I'm thinking, what am I going to do with myself? I can't believe that I'm pregnant, etc, etc. But something in the back of my brain kept saying, no, you have to have the baby. Like, you have to. If you don't have the baby, there was no other option. Like, it's like I didn't have it. Like, I just couldn't go through the other route. Like, I had every reason to go down that route, but I just didn't have, my head was saying, no, we're not doing that. We're going to have this baby. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm very happy that I have my baby. He's the best baby ever. But just gonna put it in there. So I remember months have gone past and obviously my bump is getting bigger. But I'm still in the same situation where it's like I don't have anything. Like, yes, I live by myself. I ain't got money like that. I'm living off the government. My belly's just getting huge. And you know when you're like, I'm at such a young age, I'm not actually thinking, how the hell am I gonna provide for this baby that's gonna come? Like, I'm not thinking, how am I gonna provide? How am I gonna do all of this? I'm just going with the flow, which don't make no sense. Like, I don't know why I'm going with the flow. It's not like I had such a big, I have family, but when you're like pregnant out of wedlock, I haven't even come home and said, this is my baby father. I haven't done any of that. And no one knows how to react. The only reaction I can get is all negative. You need to get rid. I can't believe we're doing this. How are you going to cope? What about your future? Those are the kind of questions that I was getting like so much from all my family. But you know what? I was still sticking at it saying, no, I'm going to have my baby. And we're going to get through and we're going to be fine. Maybe I feel like I kept my baby because I felt like I always wanted to be loved or something. I feel like that sometimes is the case for us women. Like, I want to be loved. So, you know, having a baby, it's going to love me unconditionally. I want to love someone unconditionally. That's not going to hurt me. Subconsciously, that might have been my fault. I actually don't know. I had friends that had kids as well, or just had babies, or a couple of us were all pregnant at the same time. I think that was one of the contributing factors of why I should have my baby, because I think to myself, you lot all doing it, well, I can't have my baby. Not saying that I intentionally went and got myself pregnant, because trust me, if I didn't have my son then, I would still be childless now because of the type of person that I am. I'm not very, you know, in my kid's face all the time. My kid's like my bedroom, my very, very close bedroom. He's my best friend and I talk to him and I'm very honest with him. But obviously I kind of dim it down. I'm not as honest, you know, as I am with you guys because he's a kid. But yeah, so that was just basically my like thought process and etc. And I'm not gonna lie, when I used to walk down the street, yeah, I used to be embarrassed of being pregnant because it's like, I'm so young. Everyone can see in my face that I'm young. People that know my family know that I'm young and seeing that, oh, you're pregnant. What are you doing? Like, you know, like in the African community, very judgmental. We're very, very judgmental, you know, nation. We can't help ourselves. So it was like one of the hardest things. My pregnancy wasn't hard, but I felt like I was alone more or less of the time. But I'm a loner anyway. I'm actually a loner. I am a loner. I like being by myself. I walk and talk to myself all day. So I'm more of a loner. And 7 months now and I'm still getting used to my bump. I'm huge. If I can find a photo, yeah, of how big I am, yeah, I'll show you. I used to go and see my friends sometimes, even though they'll lodge me because obviously I was boring. Very, very boring because I can't do anything with them. I can't smoke, I can't drink, I get tired really easily. So you know, I was boring. So 9 months has come and I go into labour, and I'm not gonna lie, I was in labour for 17 hours, yeah? 17 hours. It was long. I actually couldn't. The little boy refused to come. My contraction stopped and they started again. Then they stopped. Then they gave me an injection so I can go to sleep. Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie, labour is like the most traumatic time ever. Some people are good. It depends on your pain thrush, innit? Like, if you can hold pain, then you're good. If you can't hold pain, I don't know what to say. If you can't, gas and air, babe. Gas and air. I use gas and air, and literally, and I was pushing for like 5 minutes, and his head came out, then his shoulders, and it felt like my pom pom was on fire. Like, fire. Like, oh my God. It's like someone just basically getting a lighter. You know when the jummos do when they're in the club? Big up. Just like that on my pom pom. That's actually how it felt. And when he came out, I think any hurt or any pain that I felt when he came out, it was just like gone, because I was so overwhelmed. Like the first look, yeah, that when I looked at him and they put him on my chest, yeah, I'd cry like a baby, because I knew this human being that's on me is going to love me for me. Like, I don't have to be fake around him. I don't have to pretend to be someone that I'm not. I don't have to pretend to like his jokes. I can be rude to him. He can be rude back to me. Like, I was willing, as a mother, you're just willing to put up with anything that he throws at you. And like, being 17, because like I had him 3 months before I turned 18, and it was like overwhelming. I was obsessed. I'm still obsessed with him, but it was just, it was nice. Like, you know, like you go through 2 transitions in your life. So you go through like growing a child to actually becoming a mother, and it's like, oh, it's a nice feeling, because you're like, he's mine. No, he's mine. No one can't take him from you. Like, it's your kid. Like, you know, what you say goes. You know, he's a fraction of you, half of you, and it's just nice, you know. So like, I feel like girls that are pregnant now, or like you are a, you know, either a grown adult or a teenager, everyone's pregnancy is different. Pregnancy is what you make of it. Me, I was quite boring, didn't do much, stayed in my house all the time. My friends were like, I'll come out, I'll go out. I'll mostly be with family and stuff, because after going through all of that with my family and everything, the whole transition of, oh God, I can't believe you're pregnant, to, okay, we're accepting that you're having a baby now, we need to get ready for the baby. There's transitions that you go through when you are pregnant. It's the shock, the anger, the hurt, the acceptance, the joy of like, oh my God, the baby's about to come, to when the baby's here, and then everything's just smooth after. So like, those 6 steps is what I went through, and you know, I'm glad that I'm at the end of the tunnel and my baby is here. Yeah, and I'm just really happy. But that was just a quick story time about my pregnancy and everything. I'm going to give you many more story times. My next story time, I'm not going to lie, you're not going to love this one, because I'm going to talk about some things and some girls. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you click like and subscribe. Please subscribe. Tell your friends, tell the haters to tell the haters to tell the haters to tell the haters to tell the haters. All the haterations. Tell all of them, yeah? Let them keep watching. And mwah, I love you all, my real bitches and niggas. Mwah, mwah, mwah.